Hi everybody, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm coming to you with a video that I'm super excited for. I have decided to host a readathon in November. It's going to be the Stephen King-A-THON. Now, those of you that have been watching my channel for a while probably know that I've been attempting to finish all of Stephen King's collected works by the end of the year, and I've fallen a little bit behind, so I decided I'm going to take the entire month of November and read nothing but Stephen King, and I had a light bulb go off in my head that this is the perfect opportunity to do a readathon. Now, if you want to participate in this, you do not necessarily have to read exclusively King. I'm not saying that at all. Just find books that fit the prompts and go with it. Give yourself bonus points for every Stephen King book that you read. I just think this would be a fun opportunity to really jump into something and go along with everybody and see what kinds of similar tastes that we have. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm super, super excited for it. It is going to be the entire month of November. And let's just jump right on into the prompts. Now, the first prompt that I have is going to be King of Short Stories. Read a short story collection. And for me, this is going to be The Bizarre of Bad Dreams. I have read some of the stories in this before, but I've never finished it all the way through. And this is the opportunity to go ahead and do that. Stephen King is very well known for his short stories, and I want to read them all. So this is the only one that I have not completed yet, and I'm going to take this opportunity to jump right on into it and finish the short stories. I'm super excited. Prompt number 2. King of Procrastination. Read a book that you meant to read last year. For me, this will be Sleeping Beauties by Stephen King and Owen King. This is a story about women falling asleep, almost like in a Sleeping Beauty type of thing, in some sort of an epidemic that sweeps the nation. I don't know much more about it than that, but I do think that sounds intriguing, and Stephen King wrote this with his son Owen, and I've been interested in the premise of this for a while, but for some reason it just kept falling to the bottom of my TBR. But I am super excited to read this, and I can't wait to read it. It's a little bit of a chunker, but I'm totally fine with that. Prompt number 3. King of Ghosts. Read a book with a ghostly theme. For me, I chose Bag of Bones. This is a story about a man who, after the death of his wife, goes to this like rural setting in Maine, naturally, and begins to have ghostly visions. I saw the TV miniseries of this many years ago, and I had a hard time getting my hand on the book at the time, so it's one of the few instances where I willingly watched an adaptation before reading a book, but I'm ready to read this now. I loved the storyline. I like ghost stories, so I think that this is going to be right up my alley. Okay. Prompt number 4. King of Worldbuilding. Read a book with an immersive world. And for this, I chose The Talisman by Stephen King and Peter Straub. I don't know a whole lot about this, but I have been told that it is very immersive and that it actually needs to be read before the Dark Tower series. So I'm going to go ahead and knock this one out and go into it almost blind. I'm really looking forward to that and just seeing what happens. Prompt number 5. King of Time. Read a book that takes place over several decades. For me, I chose Revival, and this takes place over a 50-year time span, and this follows a man who begins seeing a mysterious figure as a boy and follows him on into adulthood. That's all I really know about this. But I am intrigued by it. I am, and I'm really, really excited to get into it. Prompt number 6, King of Opposites. Read a book where the main character is the opposite gender from the author. And Stephen King has a lot of these. He's very, very good at writing women. But I chose Lisi's story simply because I haven't read it yet. From what I understand, this is a story about a woman who is cleaning out her husband's things after he passes away, and she discovers some secrets about him that she never knew. I think that sounds very, very interesting, like following things as she figures it out, and I can't wait to get into it. It seems like it could have some pretty rich surprises in there. I'm really looking forward to it. And the last prompt is King of Series. Read the first book of a series. And for me, that is going to be The Gunslinger, the first book in the Dark Tower series. I've been meaning to get into this for a very, very long time, and I've just never got around to it. I don't know why. There's so many books in that series, and I really want to jump in and see where it takes me. This one's actually a lot shorter than I thought that it was going to be. I expected something a lot bigger for that series, but I'm sure that they probably get thicker the further into the series that you get. So those are all of the books that I have chosen for the King-A-THON. Like I said, you do not have to read all Stephen King. Just go ahead and grab a book that fits for each prompt. Double up if you want to double up. It doesn't matter to me. Just if you decide to do this readathon along with me, I would be super excited and honored. And just make sure to tag me and let me know your progress. Let me know how you're going with it. And I'm really excited to take this journey along with all of you. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.